If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles.
Alright, we are now 6 hours and a half into day 5. I haven't been able to make any recordings for the past 15 hours as I had a very busy day, so I passed out on a lot of stuff. Let's recapitulate. Algeria is attacking Spain, and as you can see, Spain is losing badly. He's been focused way too much on his war with the UK that he forgot to cover his back with a couple of naval bombers and subs, which is too bad because Axis, they have very good subs. His mistake: always cover your back, keep an infantry in your cities, have some subs, have some naval bombers to protect your core provinces, because even if your army is abroad, never leave your back open. Then the war with the UK, Germany and Spain. Nothing much is happening, just a lot of shouting in the newspaper claiming that UK is using gold. I don't know what's up with gold in this match, but it's like I'm the only one that's stupid enough not to use gold. I don't know what Egypt is doing. He has one of the largest armies, but he's barely active enough to finish off Libya. He has been at it for days now. Turkey is taking the Greece and will afterwards attack Yugoslavia, Romania. Spoken of Romania, Romania has tried to invade Caucasus from the coast. He saw it soon enough and produced a couple of naval bombers. Naval bombers that also have destroyed Ukrainian battleships, because battleships are very weak against naval bombers and also against subs. They were not protected by cruisers, no destroyers, so you should always well protect your capital ships. They cost a lot, you cannot afford to use them. A couple of provinces have been taken by some fast units from Communist Russia, but Caucasus is about to take them back. The Russian Empire tried to make a move, but to no avail. They are still playing cat and mouse, and none of the two parties is getting any further. One good thing is that Sweden has attacked now Communist Russia, and so Communist Russia has used his 10 tactical bombers to attack Sweden, which gives a little bit of breathing time for Caucasus. However, he was forced to stack all his units together as he had little anti-air units. Now he has stacked them with 5 anti-air units. He's better off. He has produced more anti-air. He should have done that way before. As you know, Axis anti-air is amazing, both against air and as an anti-armored unit, so they can also hold themselves well against tanks. He doesn't have any interceptors neither, so Communist Russia has air dominance. I mean, even if you're not going air, you should always have interceptors. Sweden has a good economy, he has the economy to make interceptors, he should do so. He had a couple of armored cars trying to take the territory fast, but they were taken out by the Commie tactical bombers. If he would have had interceptors, he would have been able to protect his armored cars and even to take out some tactical bombers. At least he has subs, that's good. He should put them a bit more over here, or at least here at the entry, to make sure that nothing can get through into his course. He should split them up, protect the dots. Communist Russia hasn't been smart enough to make naval bombers yet, but they are learning fast. They are adapting their tactics to Caucasus. They have finally learned what rocket artillery is worth, and so on. The fight here against Romania and Poland is just dragging on. It's unbelievable. When you see their stats, there is no big surprise. Also, which is very weird, I have no idea why Albania here, but also Belgium and the Netherlands and Denmark are still active. Also here, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. Why are all these small AI not taking it? Also Crimea. I mean, these guys here are over in their heads with Caucasus. They have no idea how to play. They try to do their best, but they just don't have what it takes, and they don't have enough understanding from the game. Luckily, they're my subscribers. They can watch my videos. They're gonna learn, but I'm very disappointed again. 4 players of the same alliance joining my game using gold. Come on, man, you should know better. We are 6 hours away from Dane change with day 6, and I want to show you Sweden has attacked here. He has pushed through and is at the front line of Leningrad. However, he is waiting for all his anti-air units to join up here, which doesn't make any sense. Why not? He should push through to Leningrad. Why? Firstly, there's an air factory here, so he can take it out. Secondly, his anti-air units get a 25% bonus in cities, and his infantry gets a 50% bonus in cities. So he's actually gonna be less vulnerable against air units in Leningrad than here in the forest. Now, what else can I analyze from Sweden? He has done something which is very good. He has built infrastructure level 3. If I zoom out, you can see now that the lines here, the regular lines, they have changed into railroads, alright? On Discord, I see often players suggesting, we want railroads in the game, it would be amazing to have trains. They are in the game, guys, they are called infrastructure level 3, alright? I mean, infrastructure level 1 is just the regular roads, then you have level 2 infrastructure, those are highways, level 3 infrastructure are railroads. Pretty simple, right? I mean, it's in the game, but people, they don't realize it as they rarely build it. So he has built it here in Umeå, but he also has built it here in Sundsvall, because, well, troops, they move slow in the forest, and so this way he can move his troops very fast to the front line. He has done the same here. He has level 1, I guess he's gonna upgrade to level 2 soon, as soon as he has the resources, so this is very good. However, he should have made anti-air early on and also interceptors. Even if you don't go for air, you should always have interceptors to have air dominance to protect your ground units, otherwise they are sitting ducks. On the front line with Communist Russia here and Caucasus, everything is going fine, but there are still a lot of troops in Vrosholgrad. I don't know why here Ukraine only makes artillery. He needs to stack this with other units to absorb HP. I think I've said it already 4 times during this video, but anyway, and this is just completely overstacked. Never have more than 10 melee units in one stack, and never mix offensive and defensive together. These 7 medium tanks, they shouldn't be in here. There should be 9 infantry, 1 armored car, or maybe 7 infantry, 3 armored cars. I don't know. Anyway, way too many troops here. But I guess the only thing he wants to do is be as less vulnerable for artillery as possible. So he has put his units all together so that he has way more hit points. I wasn't online to see it, unfortunately, but there was an airbase over here in Shakti. What did Caucasus do? He has used his 4 naval bombers and took out this airbase here, while the tactical bombers from Communist Russia were refueling. So they got transformed into convoy trucks and he managed to kill a couple. When I zoom out on the map, you'll see it's still, this war with Poland and Great Romania is still going on. I have no idea what Great Romania is doing. This alliance of 4 players here, they are screaming loud in the newspaper. They are subs of mine, but honestly, check out my beginner's guides, man, because Romania, I have no idea what you're doing, and I guess you have no idea what you're doing too, right? Morocco and Algeria have now ganged up against Spain. Algeria has lost a bit of territory, so I guess that Spain is fighting back a bit. Also, territory here has rebelled back to the UK. I think the UK is gonna stand more chance now against Germany now that Spain is out of the equation. And what am I doing? I am disembarking here my units. I'm gonna take those here to Iceland. I need more resources. I need a higher morale. Iceland is gonna give it to me. And I'm gonna have a stack here up north to attack the United Kingdom from the north, while from the Irish Sea here I can attack Glasgow with the army that I'm gonna build here in Canada. I am a bit frustrated because I've upgraded my interceptors, but the province center here is out of range. Here as well, the provinces are too large to get my planes effectively on the front. So I'm trying to see what I can do. I can build an airbase here, right? If I go from here, you can see the line. I can go here, and then from here, I have everything in range. So yeah, alright. I've also been researching a lot and upgrading my buildings. I've got now in New York a level 2 barracks, in Boston a level 2 tank plant, so I'm gonna get ready to get those tank destroyers out, those mechanized infantry. I still need to upgrade here my ordnance foundry to level 2 and also the one in Quebec. And I need to upgrade these 2 air bases also to level 2. I've got already one constructing. Everything is on schedule. It just sucks that I have lost 14 troops. That wasn't supposed to happen, but in the game, well, you never know what your opponent is going to do, and you cannot be online 24/7. Let's check out South USA, because he has made a mistake. Well, it's not a big mistake, it's a small mistake. He has made 6 battleships, 3 cruisers. I mean, battleships, they cost a lot of resources, a lot of manpower. They are slow, they are weak against air units, so you need to protect them with cruisers. They are weak against subs, so you need to protect them with destroyers. You hear what I'm saying? It's a very expensive affair. On small maps, cruisers are way more effective. They are fast, they can outmaneuver other ships. I mean, I would choose cruisers over battleships each time. Cruisers are so good, man. I mean, yeah, they deal not so much damage to units, but I mean, if you have 10 cruisers, that hurts. They're good against ships, good against subs. Cruisers are a ranged ship that serve multiple roles. They're a mix of battleships and destroyers, but their biggest strength is providing anti-air defense for other vessels. I mean, cruisers are just OP, and they will always win against battleships in terms of equal resources. I mean, one-on-one cruisers, they will lose against battleships. But you can build more cruisers for the same price than you can with battleships. And if you would battle with equal resources, the cruisers will win. This is an economical game. In the end, you want to use as less resources and you want to lose as less troops, because every unit represents resources that you can't get back when the unit is dead. It represents both resources, manpower, and production or construction time. On research, I am pretty good now. I have my mechanized infantry here in research. The only thing I still need to research are SP artillery, but I don't have the resources. But I already researched artillery level 2 and also anti-air level 1. In the tank branch, I've researched already the tank destroyer, so this one is good. In air, I have now interceptors level 2 researched and upgraded them. I also researched naval bombers, which I need to produce soon to protect my coastline. In the naval branch, I've got both the destroyer, cruiser, aircraft carrier, and the transport ship level 2. Next up is researching the destroyer level 2. I always want to keep them as a high level as possible so that I can be surprised by subs. And I didn't research anything in secret because there are no interesting units in the secret branch for the Allies Doctrine.